The AIADMK minister now claims the issue regarding the film Sarkar has now come to an end. This is Minister Kadambur Raju, who had first sparked off this ugly controversy and questioning certain scenes in the film. He says this has come to an end because the objected scenes have now been removed from the film. Effectively, what has really happened is that the director and producer have succumbed to pressure, succumbed to violent threats, succumbed to threats of arrest here as well. And out of fear of the film running into any further loss, they have now decided to delete those scenes. Our correspondent Pramod getting us further inputs here. Pramod, this is a terrible message, of course, being sent out by a sitting state government, effectively saying that we've arm twisted them, we've threatened them with violence, and they've agreed to go ahead and do what we asked for.
It surely is, and as you could see, finally they have agreed to it. And Kadambur Raju, as you mentioned, was the person who first instigated all this issue by claiming that the scene should be removed and it is not good for Vijay. And just like he said, the AIADMK cadre started behaving in such atrocious manner yesterday and today, causing a kind of like a damage to theatre owners and causing a fear among the people who wanted to wish to watch the movie. And finally, after a second censor, the movie scenes that have been called as objectioned or the particular name Komalavalli has been muted and the scenes have been removed. Post which Kadambur Raju has come forward and stated that the issue has been resolved. It's almost like a message being given to the AIADMK cadres that there is no need for them to be violent anymore.
That's right, Pramod. And we had also seen more incidents of violence that came in this morning. This is despite the assurance that it coming from the filmmakers.
That is true, because like in Salem and Tirupur, apparently the AIADMK cadres went ahead and started once again tearing the banners and threatening the audience and also the theatre owners in such a way, stating that as a punishment, the movie should not run even after the scenes have been removed from the place, calling it as a disgrace to Tamil cinema and such manners. They also wanted the arrest of Murugadas and Vijay and all of such stuff. It was informed. They were informed that the scenes have been removed, but still they want to go ahead and make sure that the movie should not be released. Very unfortunate that it also occurred in the Chief Minister's constituency, Salem, and nobody from the police end or the authorities had reacted to it. Very unfortunate, but the situation is still in a grim over there. And now Kadambur Raju has come forward and said that he's taking, the situation has been resolved. We just want to wait and watch until how it's going to go ahead, because by 2:30 p.m. they will start showing the movie once again with the cut scenes and everything. If they are okay with it, probably this issue can go dead soon.
Pramod, but what kind of losses has the filmmaker incurred here in the nature of violence that was seen yesterday? There were a couple of afternoon shows which were cancelled. Evening shows hadn't gone packed either because of the violence that was seen out there, outside the theatre.
See, the biggest issue here is that for the filmmaker or the producer, it's not going to be a problem, because the first 3 days when this movie got released itself, they had made a profit. Now what's happening is that it's only additional profit for them. However, for the theatre owners, it's a bigger issue, because they are the ones who are in trouble right now, and the audience. The safety of the audience and the theatre owners are a bigger issue, and only based on that, the theatre owners approached the producers. It were not the producers directly who wanted to remove the scenes, but the theatre owners insisted because of political pressure, and then only it got removed. So in that way, after Kadambur Raju has come forward and said...
Political pressure and a police force which stood by through all this violence as absolute mute spectator. Pramod, please stay on with us. We're getting in a voice here from the ruling AIADMK. Navneet Krishnan with us over the phone line. Appreciate you being with us. How do you justify the manner in which the state government has gone ahead in this case?
Madam, the government is absolutely... cannot be find fault with the government, madam. Now, the objectionable portions are included with an ulterior motive to earn profit without any truth. It is the unfair criticism of the welfare schemes meant for poor. So, I think now the objectionable portions are to be removed from the Sarkar film.
But Mr. Navneet Krishnan, this is the state government and the ruling party. Please hear me out. Mr. Navneet Krishnan, please hear me out. The state ruling party, the state government here has arm twisted theatre owners, the producer, director of the film, sent out violent threats and gone ahead in getting what they wanted. Instead of going to court and using lawfully wanting to deal with this objections that you had in the film, you have done this violently. This is the question being asked.
Sorry. Madam, 1 minute. Absolutely, the government did not violate any law. The AIADMK cadres also raised their objection rightly. Because the welfare schemes meant for poor cannot be unfairly criticized for making a profit and promoting them in the politics. So,
Mr. Navneethan Krishnan, whose sentiments were hurt? Please tell me whose sentiments were hurt by watching these scenes. So please tell me whose sentiments were hurt by watching these films, by watching these scenes and by watching the film, because the film is a blockbuster already. People have loved it.
Tamil Nadu is a pioneer in implementing all the welfare schemes meant for poor. Now, that welfare schemes are now criticized unfairly. So all the poor people are hurt a lot.
Mr. Navneethan Krishnan, there is no one watching the film who agrees with you. Because they've agreed with the film and they've made it a blockbuster. Why is the film a hit? Why is the film a hit if you think people are annoyed in the critical, in them criticizing the welfare schemes?
Madam, the AIADMK cadres
Sir, you cannot deny the violence.
The poor people.
You cannot deny the violence that has been caught on camera.
No.
Public property has been destroyed. Posters have been pulled down. The AIADMK cadre holding your party flag, threatening public to not buy tickets, to not watch the film, and the state police also standing by as mute spectators.
No.
Why was the police sent to the film's director's house?
Minor, if at all any incident took place, it is only minor in nature.
Okay, so please answer this question. Why was the state police sent to the film director's house? He's had to apply for anticipatory bail. That is the kind of fear psychosis that you've spread with this. This is absolute fear-mongering by a sitting state government.
No, they want to exploit the situation.
Yes, Mr. Krishnan, that's what it is.
No.
You are exploiting the situation, and you've done that so violently and so brazenly, sir, for the entire country to watch.
No,
you have spread fear amongst the people and against the filmmakers, and you're saying that now it's fine. The cuts have been made, so it's okay for the film to be released. There's nothing that you say today can justify the acts of your cadre and your sitting state government ministers there. Mr. Krishnan, appreciate you speaking with us. Pramod, our correspondent, many thanks for getting us those latest updates.